I think mine are genius. So
I think a few of mine are very good picks, and some of them are just I like the actor.
huh,
My
okay.
movie is designed to make money.
Oh,
All
my
right.
picks would my picks would
Well,
make money. Well, no, it probably wouldn't make money. It probably cost too much.
Well, I thought that was what Stacy was going for, like for like all the quadruple, quintuple A top actors
oh
and
no, no, no.
actresses. No,
Oh, no, no, mine. Well, mine are are
Um,
smartly chosen, but
I,
with a
I I
point.
probably only have one actor that would not be a AAA actor.
okay.
All the
Well,
rest are, yeah.
well then,
But they're, yeah. Anyways,
so we let's explain real quick. Everybody knows what Batman Beyond is.
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so animated TV show was a comic book before that. We are casting a movie though. We're gonna cash in. We're gonna cash in on finally
Did
after
we not do the
so
clap?
the clap. You want the
You
clap?
have
Yes.
Stacy
you have
wants
the
the
clap.
clap.
No. One, two, three. There you go.
I couldn't hear it. I could hear it in real life.
One, two, three.
It sounded like a
Sound like
fart.
you. Yeah, I saw the same.
That didn't
Nice
work
to know
out.
our audio is synced.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, since I'm recording everything,
Oh,
it doesn't really
you
matter.
can you can just put it in post.
Yeah, I'll just put it. I'll just put a picture of two hands together. We got to start casting, you guys. We gotta pick some good actors for this. So, um, do you think we should just go right in for the jugular and go for Terry McGinnis Batman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
just right for it. So who's brave enough to give us their pick first?
Uh,
I don't know, dear ringleader. Who do you think should go first? You're the, circus leader of this little
uh, it's
circus.
this casting may not have been of one of my best picks out of all the ones we're doing,
Okay,
but I can go first if y'all don't want to.
yeah, go for it.
All right.
I've got
So
two.
I I picked Zach Efron.
Zac Efron.
Yes,
Hmm.
for a few reasons.
Okay,
For one, he's definitely has the athleticism and the ability to play the Batman role.
he's kind of live. He's kind of yeah. Yeah, I
He's
could
buff though.
I could see it. No, I mean you know what I mean though. He's yeah
Yeah,
yeah
and despite his age, he still looks young enough to play the role because I know it's a young role.
yeah. I mean, but
He's
but we're not gonna
30.
find some like brand new. We cannot find 16 and 17-year-old up and coming actors. We can only go by who we know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
Well, and also for, uh, ease of casting. For example, I went with people who were going to be, 18 and older. That way you didn't have to deal with casting of minor issues.
yeah,
oh, sure. So but Zac Efron. So other than the athleticism, what do you think?
athleticism. He has the chiseled look of Batman because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Batman. I mean, I know the previous Batman was Bruce Wayne was a ladies' man, but like, he kind of goes towards that role of what you think about Batman as well, even though this is Terry and not Bruce.
Right. Right.
Um, so yeah, I think he has the look, he has the ability to pull off the moves that Batman would have to do without needing a stunt double.
Do you think Zac Efron does his own stunts?
No, probably not always,
Oh,
but
okay, okay. Well,
he
I mean
could
that
do
would
the
be amazing
important
though.
ones. He could do the important ones where you wouldn't have to hide it so much.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it. I think that's
Eh,
pretty solid.
yeah.
And I'll go
So
ahead and go next if
You
you're
go for
sure.
it.
gonna.
Let's
All
let's
right.
hear it.
All right. So I actually have two picks. I
Okay.
have two picks for this. So the first guy is going to be Timothy Chalamet. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He
Oh.
is the guy who's going to be playing a young Atreides in the upcoming Dune blockbuster film, and he is a big name, very rising star right now.
I have to look at
And
him. Oh,
What's the name?
and
Timothy what?
this guy
Timothy,
here. I've got it. I've got it.
and and the thing is,
Chalamet.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. But so he's an unknown? Is this his first project? Is Doom?
no,
Sorry,
no,
Doom.
he's
Dune.
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 No, he's done other works before that are notable, but they are of the indie, the like the Sundance, Cannes Film Festival type stuff. So
Hmm.
he does have the chops to do serious acting, and this is a serious acting role, playing an Atreides. So,
It,
so that could be something that could be a really cool thing. Also, not to mention, uh, my other pick is a little bit different.
let
If we want to have, go ahead.
well let's stay on the first pick first before we move on to your second pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, but I I think he obviously has acting skills, but my only thought about the Batman character obviously is the physical ability of the character. That was what I was
Well,
thinking with my pick. And is he capable? You think of
y-
that?
yep. And the thing is, also, if you look at the Batman Beyond suit, it is not bulky. It is
No,
very
it's
lean.
yeah, and it's a lean.
And the thing is, he is nowhere near the stature of Bruce Wayne. Nowhere near. And the thing is, he is an older teenage boy. Uh, Terry McGinnis is. So
Well,
by
at the
then,
beginning of the comic, he is, but the comic does go until I think his 40s, maybe until the timeline exists throughout, so you don't
yeah,
have to star the movie at the beginning if you don't want to. As we
oh,
know, Batman movies don't
Okay. Well, I mean,
typically.
I was assuming this would have to be an origin story though, since
It could,
we've
but
never
it
had Terry McGinnis in a feature film.
and also you
yeah.
have to consider the audience demographic. How many people know who Terry McGinnis is? How many people honestly do?
No, they don't.
So you'd have to look at the and yeah, it
This
does
is
suck.
stupid.
Everything
Who are
being
these
an
Guardians of the Galaxy? Ugh. Who knows
yeah.
these people?
Yeah. Oh, who's this? This Chris Pratt guy. I mean, he was this fat goofy guy
Yeah.
on Parks and Recreation. I mean, and then so for the second pick,
Hmm.
this one's a little bit of a different one.
I'm ready.
This
All
one's
right.
more of a goofy, comical one,
Okay.
but Joe Joe Keery.
Oh my god.
You know him as Steve,
Oh my god.
the babysitter
Oh my
from
god.
Stranger Things.
Stacy.
What?
Joe Keery is my pick for Terry McGinnis.
That's
Well,
pretty
we're
cool.
married.
Joe
We are
Keery was
married.
my number one pick.
Now I do like the your Joe Keery pick better than your first pick.
And the thing is, he has a lot of star power behind him because of the whole Stranger Things deal. I mean, there's a lot of people who absolutely, absolutely are on that Stranger Things hype train.
Yeah, you know
Myself included. I love it.
he's a good actor. I do like
Hmm.
him, and um, I didn't even think about him for this particular role, but I think yeah, he
What?
definitely would have potential.
So since my thunder was stolen, I'm gonna tell you why I think Joe Keery is the most genius pick. for a
Take it
2021
away.
for a 2021 Batman Beyond movie, and that's because it's because of the comical aspect of it. Because Terry McGinnis is a young man who is trying to find, he's trying to find who he is in life, and I mean, I don't think this is a spoiler, but his father dies. He's got like a father figure in this old man who's crotchety as hell. He's an angsty person, and he's chafing against all the things that are expected of him, while also trying to do the right thing. And I think that attitude of like the puckish rogue, I think is perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And also, not really a spoiler, but something that should also be disclosed is that there might actually be a Batman Beyond live action movie
Yeah, we're
actually in
making
the
it.
works.
Yep.
No, no,
We're
no.
casting right now.
Yeah,
No,
that's what
no,
we're doing.
Yeah.
no, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting paid
and
$1.5 million
and
for this right now.
and full disclosure, the one of the actors who is almost set in stone signed for the role of Terry McGinnis is actually Timothy Chalamet.
See, I
But
didn't do any research before. I did zero research. I just
Well, I've
picked who
refrained
I
from that
thought.
since I've refrained from any of that since we were doing our own picks.
well, I did too.
Oh.
But I only did it afterwards.
I
I only looked into it afterwards.
and I also avoided any websites that were doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. All
to,
right.
to not influence myself.
So I think, so just my opinion, nothing against Timothy, but I do feel like Zac Efron or Joe Keery would be much stronger picks.
Yeah.
That's
I think we could pretty much unanimously go on Joe Keery. Is probably a really good pick.
Yeah. I mean, he is obviously a little bit old for the part, but he could act down to that.
He looks young enough. He's
Yeah.
29, but
Yeah.
he can pass for 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the character in the comics starts out at like 18, 19 because it's right after high school, right?
Yeah. No,
Um,
it's like I think they're
or
actually still in high school
Yeah.
in the show.
in the okay.
In the show. I don't know about the comics.
Yeah. But yeah,
the
he could
comics are
easily
better.
he could easily
Oh,
play the
boy.
role.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's button that one up. Who do you think? So that's probably the most important character, right?
we need that character rounds out
Yeah.
I mean,
all
so
the other
that
characters.
this is gonna make or break the movie. But now that we have some great options, we need the supporting cast. So
All right. I'll go first.
who are we casting for?
Let's
who do
let's cast
who do you want to cast?
the number 2 on the list that you gave me.
The number
Bruce
2.
Wayne.
Okay, so we're just gonna go right for Bruce Wayne. All right, Bruce Wayne, former Batman.
I have a very interesting pick for that one.
All right, here's my pick.
All right,
and it's a pretty obvious one, but I think it merits
Michael Keaton.
Yep, Michael Keaton.
No,
I knew it. I knew you're picking. I did not pick that, but I knew.
Because the thing is,
I knew when you said it was an obvious pick that's what you were going to say.
Oh no, we can't
Michael
do.
Keaton,
We can't do it.
Former Batman,
really,
Birdman.
You really could do it. I thought about him when when we brought this up, but I didn't pick him because I didn't think he was actually old enough.
Well, why not like Val Kilmer then?
Yeah.
Uh, because
Why not?
Michael Keaton is in shape enough for the role,
In shape, he's an ancient man.
but he can still perform the duties of the role.
He
Val Kilmer,
walks with a cane. How fit does he need to be?
he does have some action scenes in the show.
I actually thought Michael Keaton was too young for this role.
Really? How old is Michael Keaton?
69.
And that's too young?
Yeah,
I think
well,
it's the perfect age.
when I did my research about the age of what Bruce Wayne should be for this role, should be a little older than that.
I mean,
Just like
but
you can age up and age down.
I don't think he's a bad pick at all. I think he's a better pick than Val Kilmer. Um, but he I when I thought about him, I actually was thinking maybe he was just a little too young for the role.
But yes,
man.
and also I would like to remind everyone that at the time there were people who thought Heath Ledger would make a bad Joker.
Well, I mean, but he's already been Batman.
Yeah,
So,
and it would be a perfect time for him to be in a more serious Batman movie than the
I mean, so you want
Batman
him to
that he was
be
in.
typecast as
He's
Batman forever.
And another reason I didn't think about him was because he is already going to be Batman, Bruce Wayne again in another upcoming movie,
Oh, is he?
the Flash movie.
Oh.
And
He's
there we
already
go.
he's already
DC.
playing he's already playing Batman. So
Hmm.
I didn't want to double dip on that. Um,
Yeah. Huh.
so that
Man.
was another reason I didn't think he was a good pick.
He's also being rumored to be signed for the Beyond movie. Also, weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
DCEU, everybody. DCEU, everybody.
all right, you want to go with your pick, Josh?
Sure. So, again, I don't know about this age thing that you're talking about, but I really do feel like I think my pick is genius, and I don't know if you're gonna know who this is, so I'm just gonna copy in his IMDb page for you. But Muse Watson. Muse Watson.
Okay, Muse Watson.
You might know him as Gibbs Dead,
Oh yeah, yeah, from
Oh
or
yeah.
Inside.
or you might know him from Prison Break.
Yeah, yeah.
But Muse Watson, and I hope I'm saying his name right. I mean, I'm assuming I am, but I've never actually heard anyone say it out loud. But he's a cranky, crotchety old man that used to be like a strong, like you know, action hero type guy. So he's had two typecasts as an actor. Um, he was like the manly man, and now he's like the crotchety manly man. And he can come across as being intelligent, and I think that's exactly what I think that's what a Bruce Wayne would need is like somebody who's clearly um seasoned, who has learned from experience. And from seeing him in NCIS, I think that Mr. Watson would be an excellent Bruce Wayne. So
He I think age wise he fits pretty well, actually. I don't know if you realize how old he is.
no, I don't know. I'm just going by looks.
He's was born in 1948.
1948. So that would make him about math old, I think.
Well, that would make him like 73.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I think gets pretty close to what I think between 70 to 80 was the age group I was thinking for this role because the show starts quite a bit in the future.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Bruce Wayne is way past his prime.
way
Well,
yeah,
way
way.
past, way past a lot of things.
No, I think he's a good pick. Yeah, I haven't thought about him in a long time as an actor, but he's definitely has quite the extensive background of acting
Oh
and
yeah.
ability to do such a role.
Yeah. Well, thank you for agreeing.
Yeah.
So if you're saying that many good things about him, I'd like to hear your pick because maybe you're gonna like blow us out of the water.
Yeah. Okay. My pick is Chuck Norris.
No,
No.
Yep.
you're joking.
No.
Nope. Not joking.
No.
Chuck
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Norris.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Uh,
How does
Bruce
Chuck Norris look today?
Bruce Wayne is from Gotham City, not Oklahoma.
Chuck Norris can do different accents. He's capable. You're just thinking of Walker, Texas Ranger.
Chuck Norris.
And Chuck Norris is a raving, crazy old bogey
Man,
who is like
All you're doing is selling my point.
I'm trying to
Batman is
find.
supposed to be smart.
I'm trying to find a recent picture.
He is intelligent.
No, he's not.
I'm good. Well, we could argue about the actor, but
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
act
looking at. Okay. After the shock wore off, I'm thinking about it.
resurrected Bruce Lee for Batman.
He is looking very old.
He's much older than either one of your
Yeah.
picks.
And the
I knew it was going to shock y'all. I knew that pick was.
Okay,
I mean I mean yes,
no,
but no. I don't want it, but I think it would be really good.
He obviously has a lot of acting skills and he has capability to play the character because he can still do any physical needed activity um, that the character would have to do.
Dave Bautista for
Way
Batman.
No.
way too young, not even close.
No.
CGI.
Yeah, CGI age.
Um, no,
Man.
it's. I think he would actually be a good pick for this character. He's.
Yeah.
I think he fits in the right age. He looks. You wouldn't need any prosthetics or anything like that. He looks the age of the character, and he can still do any physical activity the character would need to do. So you wouldn't have to be restricted on that. And the accent, I think he could do. He could get rid of he doesn't have that much of a Texas accent. He does it for the movies he's been in.
He's not from Texas. He's from
I,
Oklahoma. You're gonna have to
I
bleep that
know,
out, Josh.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, guess what? He was never an act. This is why, unpopular opinion, Padalecki is a better Texas Ranger because guess what? He was actually born in Texas.
That doesn't make him a better Texas Ranger.
Yep, it does.
Mm,
In Texas, and
so
Walker
you
Texas
have to
Ranger, the
be
old one,
then you
is
have to be born in
overrated.
you have to be born in America to be a better American instead of an immigrant.
Ooh.
That ain't it. That ain't it,
Ah,
Chief.
that's the same thing. That's the same thing.
Nope.
Well, I'm not Texan.
Yeah. I don't
Like
think you have to
like I wasn't born
be
in Texas.
I don't think you have to be born in a place to be able to
Well,
portray it. But anyways,
There's
we're not debating on that subject.
Ah,
Anyways, um, anyway, I think he would be a good pick.
man, I'm so I'm so torn. Like, yeah, I
The
think Chuck
other,
Norris would. I think Chuck Norris would be a good Bruce Wayne.
yeah,
As far as the like the stereotype that he's portrayed as, just super grumpy old man who is like old but still like a buff
he's
guy.
he's he's old. He's old as dirt, but still has it. That was my thought process.
Man, I think you're losing. I think I'm going to agree with Stacy on this and say I think with the Chuck Norris pick, you're losing a little bit of um the intelligence of the character with that
Mm,
rendition. But
Batman is supposed to be
I
the great detective.
I
The
yeah,
mean,
great detective.
yeah. I
he
don't know
is
why
an
y'all.
actor. He's an actor. He only has to read his lines. So writing can handle it.
Um,
He doesn't have.
are we sure about that? Because I mean, we've had George Clooney as Batman, and he didn't come off as a very good detective.
Yeah, but
Uh,
that also wasn't a very good movie.
see, you're you're relating the how the script was written to the actor,
But
and
it,
if it's a
but
bad
at this,
script, it's gonna become off as a bad role,
I think
no
what
matter what.
I think what I would want though in an ideal world, so maybe I'm just making a case for my guy. I don't know, but in an ideal world, I want somebody who, as soon as you see them, you can imagine that they they are just a wise old sage who can kick your ass.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my opinion is the wrong one. I'm not saying that Chuck Norris would be a bad Bruce Wayne, an old Bruce Wayne,
Now,
but
Josh, you know you and I don't agree on everything, but I like your pick better than mine.
okay, yeah. Well,
I don't know where the question about his intelligence comes
no,
from,
no, no.
but
I'm not talking about. So I'm not talking about Chuck Norris's intelligence. I don't care about that.
well, I know, but
Uh,
it was in questions. I just saying I didn't know where that
yeah,
was coming
yeah,
from.
yeah. That is not my argument because everybody knows Chuck Norris as the Flexbo
The ranting.
over the top, no, Stacy, over the acting career, over the top action scenes, kung fu fighting, that kind of stuff. And so when you see like when you see Chuck Norris in a movie, you're going to expect him to be Chuck Norris. So
Yeah.
can you overcome the perception of Chuck Norris in in a role that is pretty substantially different than what he would normally play?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't say substantially. I mean,
It's not an
it,
action role. It's not an
it's
action role. It's really he's an on-screen dad.
no, I get that. I think he
So
can play the obvious father figure well, and um,
and being honest, I don't want. I'm happy with the Chuck Norris jokes being dead. Can we
hmm,
keep it that way, please?
I don't think they're dead, but
Oh my God, the old internet days.
yeah,
They
they,
scarred
they
me.
they were always funny. It was always in good jest.
For like 5 minutes. But then it was like, oh my God. Okay, enough.
Yeah,
I'll take the
but
hamster dance. I'll take the hamster
wow.
dance video.
I will concede the pick to Muse Watson. He's a good pick. Um, but I think if you couldn't get Muse Watson, I think Chuck Norris would
If
be.
you could,
Uh,
okay,
I think he would be an excellent. Obviously, the
all
role
right.
would be slightly different from one actor to the next.
I mean, yeah, we're talking about extremely different portrayals, and I
Yeah.
don't think all three, any of the three would be bad ones. To be honest, I think they would all be fine.
Yep.
They would all bring their own kind of character to that, which is really what we're arguing anyway. I mean, because I hope nobody's picking characters that are like bad actors, you know.
No, no, I don't.
Yeah. So okay.
No.
So we'll say we're gonna give that one eh, yeah, that's pretty good. Well, everybody, I didn't think it would take half an hour to just talk about two characters, but hey, also, this is my room in the daytime. Eh, you like the light? I don't. But I'm gonna split this up. This has been part one, then, and for now, this has been Joshua, your fatherly muffin, and I hope to see you. Well, I won't see you. I hope that you see me again in part two. For now, goodbye. Fatherly muffins are coming for you. Fatherly muffins are honest and true. They'll sing you a story and tell you a song, but they don't know much, so it will not take long.